Alex, congratulations. Your second appearance in the Tata Steel Masters and today your first win in the Masters. How does it feel? And against Alireza, Firouzja, no less.
It's, of course, an amazing feeling. I'm not sure if I deserved that one, but I'm happy that all I needed to win a game in Wijk is to get out of Wijk.
That is a fair point. Did you feel inspired by your surroundings here?
I'm not sure if inspired is the right word, but I think the atmosphere is very immersive, and there's everything around you is dark, so you feel like you're tempted to just go deeper and deeper into the position, which might not always be a good thing, but it's certainly a unique atmosphere.
Today, the game was very complex. I'm not even sure about which point to start asking you because I wasn't too sure what was happening. So maybe you can talk us through what you thought were the critical moments.
I believe that, first of all, he surprised me in the opening of this line, which I simply forgot to check. So I transposed to Rogozin, which probably he didn't check deeply because he started thinking relatively early. And we got this position with a Carlsbad structure, but I had this double pawn on g3. I think this position should be slightly better for me, but I probably didn't play it very well. And after I played e4, edcd, and the structure with d4 against d5 appeared, he's probably completely fine. And I believe I should be the one who has to be slightly more careful, but in the end he played this very weird bishop d7, b5, e2, and then I understood that this bishop is not doing anything, and he cannot play like this, and his position suddenly started to fall apart. Of course, it helped that he had very little time in the end; otherwise, he probably would have put up way more resistance. But I think this is the critical point where, instead of playing something simple and just accepting that it's a rather boring position, he went for this bishop e2.
This question is not to say, I know usually you win a lot of games. Last year you won the Challengers with 10 out of 13, but the fact that you hadn't won a game in the Masters before, did you feel some nerves when you were, on the edge of converting today?
Not only today, I believe also against Jan, there's always some moment where you feel that it could be this game that you beat an absolute top-level player, and of course at some point you got nervous, but fortunately I still had enough time today, and I just focused for the remaining moves, and honestly the position was probably so dominating that it's hard to mess up there. So hopefully it didn't matter that I was nervous.
I imagine there's quite a bit of relief now. Let's come back to the venue here, the theater. How did you feel at the beginning when Jeroen, the tournament director, called all the players to the stage and you go down the stairs and into the arena?
Usually when someone calls me out to appear on such a stage, I shake a very important person's hand and then go away. Well, I shook Jeroen's hand, but then I didn't go away and I stayed to play. It's not what chess players are used to, but I understand that the Tata Steel tournament has a very high standing, and let's say here it feels more normal than if it was any other event.
And do you enjoy playing in front of an audience?
I wouldn't say enjoy, but I'm not really used to, let's say, being in the spotlight, quite literally in this case. But you get used to it. In the end, you're still looking at the board and trying to focus. But I think it's not generally so bad as long as it's quiet.
Great. Well, Alex, congrats again on a great win, and good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.